Imagine this. You're a kid again, sneaking into the kitchen late at night, the house silent except for the faint crinkle of a candy wrapper. Your fingers tremble with anticipation as you peel back that familiar foil, the scent of rich chocolate hitting you like a warm embrace from the past. You take that first bite, pure bliss, melting on your tongue, evoking Halloween haunts, summer campfires, and Grandma's secret stash. But what if that memory is a lie? What if the chocolate you've chased all these years has been slipping away, replaced by something hollow, something engineered in boardrooms far from your nostalgic heart? Pause for a moment. Let that sink in. Because today, on a hidden menu, we're unwrapping the dark secrets lurking in your favorite candy bars. Secrets that might leave you questioning every bite you've ever taken. Let's dive in, starting with the icon that started it all. Hershey's. Picture the scene. A century-old empire built on simple pleasures. Hershey's. The name alone conjures visions of autumn, leaves crunching underfoot as you trade Halloween loot, or the sticky sweetness of s'mores under a starlit sky, flames flickering like forgotten dreams. Those foil-wrapped kisses, handed out by grandparents with a wink and a smile, promising uncomplicated joy. But whisper this to yourself. What if that warmth is fading? Behind the glossy brown wrapper, a subtle shadow has crept in, one that longtime devotees are starting to taste. It's not dramatic at first. A waxier mouthfeel, a sweetness that falls flat, a linger that evaporates like morning mist. You bite in, expecting the rush of yesteryear, but something's missing. Former insiders, those ghosts of the factory floor, murmur about cost-cutting blades slicing through recipes. Cocoa butter, that luxurious essence, quietly diluted or swapped for vegetable oils in select lines. Legally, it's still chocolate in the eyes of U.S. regulations, with loopholes wide enough to drive a delivery truck through. Envision the slow unraveling. Changes phased in like a thief in the night, so gradual you might dismiss it as your imagination. One retired confectioner, eyes shadowed by years of stirring vats, confides that these tweaks are deliberate, designed to evade detection until the bar in your hand is a stranger. Online forums buzz with heartache. Fans lament a chalky residue, a melt that's oddly reluctant. Overseas, some shops turn up their noses at American Hershey's, citing recipes that pale against global standards. The wrapper screams comfort, but unwrap it, and doubt creeps in. And it's deeper than taste, sourcing shadows loom. Watchdog reports whisper of opaque cocoa origins, labor practices shrouded in ambiguity. Hershey's touts sustainability vows, but critics call them smoke screens, mere aspirations dangling like uneaten treats. Lawsuits have scarred the headlines, echoes of ethical lapses in supply chains. None of this mars the package, of course. You tear it open, inhale that familiar aroma, and trust. But should you? Over years, these whispers accumulate, eroding the foundation until what's left is a hollow echo. Have you noticed? Or has the memory blinded you to the betrayal? Now, feel the tension build as we shift to another classic, one that once crackled with promise. Nestle Crunch. Close your eyes. Remember the red and blue beacon on the drugstore shelf, tumbling into your Halloween haul like a prize from the gods? That perfect symphony of snap and sweetness. Rice Crisps dancing under a chocolate veil. Trustworthy as a childhood vow. But lately, a hush falls over the bite. Fans, those guardians of flavor, sense a rift. The shell thins like ice on a warming pond. The sweetness spikes unnaturally, the crunch crumbling into disappointment. It's as if the bar whispers, "I'm not who you think I am." Bloggers dissect it like detectives at a crime scene, tracing shifts post-licensing deals in the U.S. Rice spits miniaturized, cocoa dialed down for pennies saved. A former line worker, voice low as if sharing forbidden lore, reveals rushed tempering, hurried cooling, sacrifices for speed that rob the texture of its soul. Globally, Nestle pledges ethical harvests, yet compliance flickers like a faulty bulb, eroding trust one dim report at a time. No neon sign announces the mutation. It slithers in silently. A devoted fan's online plea haunts me. Year after year, She buys, hoping for revival, but the ghost eludes her. The wrapper's vibrant hues mock the fade within. Nostalgia tugs like an old friend, lunchbox surprises, movie marathons, but your taste buds rebel. Rhetorically, I ask, how long do we chase phantoms before admitting the magic's dimmed? Once noticed, it's irreversible. The original vanishes into history's haze, leaving you unsettled, craving what was. The suspense thickens with Reese's peanut butter cups, that salty, sweet siren's song echoing through generations. Visualize the orange wrapper, crinkled cups cradling perfection, peanut butter's crumbly grit meeting chocolate's creamy hug. Almost divine, wasn't it? Yet today, a quiet discord stirs. Fans murmur of grease slicks, pasty fillings that cling unnaturally. Not mere nostalgia, subtle alchemy at play. Oil blends tweaked, stabilizers injected for eternal shelf life, all in profit's name. The once nutty core smooths into oblivion, evoking frosting more than fresh ground peanuts. Forums ignite with comparisons. Vintage versus now, scents altered, nuances erased. Explant voices echo the pressure. Demand surges, standardization reigns, sacrificing depth for uniformity. Then the insidious shrink. Grams shaved stealthily, shrinkflation's sly grin. You barely notice until side-by-side reveals the theft. Special editions dazzle like distractions, masking the core's erosion. But true lovers feel it, a pang, a quiet ache. They reach again, hoping, but hope wanes. Isn't it unsettling, this erosion of trust? The shape endures, but the essence slips, leaving you to ponder. When does a favorite become a forgery? Drift now to Milky Way, that velvety voyage through indulgence. Imagine it. Caramel's buttery river, nougat's soft cloud, chocolate's enveloping wave, mature, melt in your hand luxury. But pause. Has the galaxy dimmed? Fans detect lightness not of delight, but absence. Caramel thins to a whisper. Chocolate leaves a filmy residue. Factory phantoms confess. Cost reductions reshaped it. Shorter cooks, cheaper dairy, skewed ratios. A supervisor's memory lingers. Gradual shifts across cycles. Bars unchanged in name, yet alien in feel. Many sizes proliferate, obscuring comparisons. Stabilizers bolster shelves, but blunt richness. Marketing spins nostalgia yarns, but insiders unravel truths. Rhetorical whisper. Did it always taste this way? Or have we forgotten? A blogger's elegy. Magic dulled, like time-blurred recollections. Sweetness persists, but the chase? Eternal, unsatisfying. Unsettling, isn't it? If these shadows resonate, linger here. Hit that like, drop a comment with your own candy confessions, subscribe to the hidden menu. We're just warming up. More revelations await on those deceptive shelves. The plot twists with Butterfinger, the eccentric rebel with its flaky peanut butter snap. Envision the chaos. Layers shattering satisfyingly, a texture defying norms. Loved or puzzled, it was unique. But 2018's overhaul under Ferrero? A seismic shift masked as upgrade. Flakiness densifies, snap chews, coating mimics imitation. Reviewers rage, like cheap knockoffs haunting Halloween. Citrusy aftertaste intrudes, smoothness supplants grit. Ferrero boasts modernization, premium pretenses, but fans cry betrayal. Packaging gleams, yet the rough charm evaporates. A Nestle scientist's insight, old recipes temperamental, flavorful. New prioritize efficiency, diluting joy. Crunch endures, but soul, tampered. Bites seek reconnection, but the past recoils. When fun turns foreign, a deeper loss echoes. Unsettling, profound. M&M's next, those timeless confetti of joy. Scatter them in bowls, watch them melt in hands, not mouths, or so the slogan promised. Colorful, reliable, eternal. Yet even here, insidious alterations lurk. Chocolate morphs, sweeter, bitter, gritty. Mars ex-workers reveal. Accelerated production, cost trims erode melt's silkiness. Shells thin, colors bleed. Variants overwhelm. Peanut greasier. Minis truer to origins. Branding amplifies. Corporate sheen masking evolutions. Pause. Is it the candy or memory faltering? A subtle uncertainty creeps, turning surety to doubt. Heartbreaking, this quiet unraveling of the familiar. Baby Ruth's messiness once enchanted. Peanuts tumbling, caramel oozing, nougat binding in chocolate chaos. Heavy, bold, demanding, but Ferrero's touch lightens it unduly. Sweetness overwhelms, crunch softens, resembling generics. Coating slims, nougat chews uniformly. A worker recalls. Old lines embraced irregularity. Now, molds dictate. Edges soften, layers merge, salt fades. Reviewer laments. Cleaner, duller, charm and imperfection lost. Not bad, but lesser. Missing the mess? Profoundly unsettling. Finally, Three Musketeers. Airy indulgence. Whipped nougat in chocolate's light embrace. Regret-free bliss. But now, lightness verges on emptiness. Bland foam, spongy texture. Formulas adjusted. Shorter whips, stabilizers for transit. Coating thins for calorie, sleight of hand. Ex-manager exposes. Flavor sacrificed. Melts falter, evoking foam over mousse. Compromises stack silently. Bites seek spark, but disappointment whispers. Realizing forgotten tastes? A quiet heartbreak. As the curtain falls on this bittersweet saga, reflect. Candy bars wove into America's tapestry. After-school rewards, road trip companions. Names unchanged, yet essences eroded. Trust fractured in corporate shadows. Formulas rewritten for margins. Changes stacking like hidden fees. Elders taste the rift. Youth know only the diluted. A subtle sadness. Simple joys once real, now echoes. The aisle beckons with familiars, but stories diverge. We buy from habit, hope, but noticers can't unsee. Still, we reach, chasing moments and bites. If these revelations stirred your soul, or if a bar's ghost haunts you, share below. Thumbs up this expose, subscribe to the hidden menu. Uncover truths unspoken. Remember, the sweetest secrets often hide in plain wrappers.